What's going on? My name is Rick, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how you can connect your Rode microphone over to your Mac. Let's go ahead and get started. Now before we get started here, I just want to let you know that I wrote a blog post to go along with this video. So if you want to know what the exact microphone I'm using, the exact connectors, the exact hardware that I'm actually working with, there is a link below this video where you can go over to my blog and read all the details, get all the links, get all the descriptions, all that fun stuff. So make sure to click on the link and head over to my blog and read all the details there. I'm not going to be covering any of those details, so it's really important that you go ahead and read that blog post. So what I wanted to do here is I actually wanted to be able to use this in my desktop here, which I just barely turned on. You can see here I have this arm here, and this arm works great because I do a lot of podcasting, I do a lot of screencasting, and this arm lets me position this microphone pretty much wherever I want. And the reason why I have this arm here, because I used to have an XLR microphone. As you can see here, here's the XLR female connector, and this is actually built into the actual arm. So I would use the XLR with my own microphone. But as you can guess, this Rode microphone here, it doesn't have an XLR output. So I need to be able to plug this into an XLR cable so I can use this extension arm that I have in order to do my podcast. You will need an actual converter here. And this XLR cable, it is gonna be the one's gonna allow you to actually use this 3.5 millimeter over to an actual male XLR, and this is going to go into the female XLR, which is on the actual arm. What I ended up doing is this male from the microphone goes into the female, then we have a male XLR cable, which then ends up going right here like that. So now that is actually connected right there, and this end up looking like this. So we have right here the female from the actual arm, we have the male that we convert from a 3.5 millimeter, and this way we can actually use this XLR connector. Now that you have this plugged in correctly, now you can actually plug in the arm to your actual Mac. And what I'm using here to plug in the arm is this right here. This is a Euphoria UMC22. And what this does, it goes ahead and takes an XLR input and it outputs it through a USB as an actual device. Let's go over to my Mac and I'll show you how this looks on your system device preferences. What you want to do here is you want to go ahead and click on sound. Then you want to go into input and you want to select the one that's actually going to be the microphone. And for me, it's this right here, USB audio codec, which is the actual hardware device that's outputting this interface. And this interface is picking up the microphone. And I can adjust a couple things here, just as far as the gain, the peak, and all that fun stuff with the actual hardware device without actually having to go into the output volume here and be able to control that here. So I can actually control this via the hardware device instead of being reliant on the software to do this for me. Let me go ahead and show you back over here into the actual hardware device. Here I am in the hardware device, and as you can see here, I'm talking, and if I speak loudly, it starts clipping, and that's what you want here. So you can actually adjust this here to be as much as you want, as little or as much gain as you want there. So you can actually configure that pretty precisely to where you want this to be. Here I went ahead and added a little rubber band here to this connector, so I wouldn't put too much strain here on the actual 3.5 millimeter that goes into this female right here. So I went ahead and added that just for a little bit of precaution so the cable won't get worn out. Here as well on the microphone here, because this is designed to go on the actual DSLR camera, there's no easy way to actually mount this on the arm. So again, I'm just using a rubber band to hold it there in place. It isn't ideal, but it works pretty good for what I'm trying to do. Now before I go, I actually want to go ahead and show you one more thing here. I want to show you my old headset. And these are the BH51 headset here, and these are by Audio Technica, and this microphone is pretty cool because it gives you the headset, and at the end we have an XLR and we have this larger input here for the headphones. And the thing that I found out with these headphones, these sound freaking phenomenal. They're a little bit pricey, they're up in the $200 range, but they're so worth it. And what I found out is that these microphones record really clear sound. The sound that comes out of these microphones is magnificent. The thing that I don't like about these is that they're actually quite heavy, and I kind of look like a dork when I'm wearing this. So I actually went ahead and I don't use these anymore, but this is essentially why I purchased these a while back, and this is what I was using for my screencasting that I was doing a lot of recording of. These are the ones that I use. So these are good for if you want to do more professional work. Again, these are pretty good for that. From now on, I'm actually using this Rode microphone, which actually ends up working a lot better for me because it gives me the ability to be able to focus my actual sound that I'm actually collecting from the microphone at a specific area. And that's essentially what I want here, because my office actually has a pretty big echo. I don't know if you can hear it. there's a pretty big echo in my office, and this Rode microphone right here allows me to be able to record sound and avoid a lot of the echo, because remember, this is a shotgun microphone. It allows you to pretty much only record audio that's pretty much pointed from this direction outwards. Not back here, not on the back of the side. So a lot of the echo actually gets avoided here with this microphone. This is one of the reasons why I actually wanted to go ahead and actually use this Rode microphone on my Mac. And now you know how to do it too. So give me a big thumbs up below, subscribe to the channel because I'm constantly releasing a bunch of different things. And lastly, you want to go ahead and click on the link below to take you to my blog. And in that blog post, I link you to all the specifications, all the links, all the names of all the products that I went ahead and introduced you here on this video. I'll see you in the next one.